Welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddy, aka Poogie. So, Peter's left the inn and went out toward, I guess, the edge of, Cafu village, where, seemingly she's amongst the flowers, so to speak. And that also means that, well, we'll have to, speak to her, because she's kind of worried about what happened with Gaia, shall we say. Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess they are good friends. Especially since one of them kicked the other's ass and everything. Very hard for someone like Rap to survive that sort of thing with his ego. Yeah, about Leen, yeah. She is higher up than the three witches are, that's true. Well, that did happen with the old Cafu village, and seemingly what happened with Leen as well, but, well, you're not wrong, Fina. Something terrible is about to happen. I don't know about that, because we're about to find something out about Leen that may well be very surprising. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be very, very surprising here. And loud explosion, and seemingly the Garlyle Forces have started invading and everything, seriously. And this is another case of, shall we say, fighting all of the bad guys, as it were. So, yeah. I'm only going to do one of the battles. I'm just going to say that now. Though I will show the dialogue where we rescue both Nikki and the Elder. So this is kind of important with regards to what happens with the thing. But let's face these guys down now, at least. So the Black Berets are seemingly much stronger soldiers, I guess. The old going up from combat and whatnot. So first shot is going to be a pain. We already kind of saw that in the Tower of Doom with the Garlyle soldiers, but yeah. So like with a lot of the Garlyle soldiers, they also go down very quickly thanks to Builder being a fucking tank here. As for you, I couldn't really have cancelled that with Fina. No, he was going to attack Fina either way, so never mind. Rap, there we go. And with that, we can now speak to Nikki at least. Glory to Eriglyph? Anyway, that being said, yeah. Well, yeah, we do. You're pretty good with the long-range attacks as well. And anti-Milder... she may well be big, but she's not that old, seriously. In fact, she's only 19. Practically a young adult. Anyway, that being said... yeah, good idea. Anyway, that being said, let's speak to the Elder and more soldiers. And, yeah, although... I see what he's doing. He's letting us go in and fight the Garlyle Forces. Sounds good to me. Well then, let's do just that. The next place we want to go to is seemingly where these fires are burning and whatnot. No entry, we'll see about that, man. Go inside, we will actually find where Leen is, and seemingly she's got the Gaia sprout. Yeah, seriously, why the hell did the Elder put the sprout there? I do not know. I'm in a safe place if, seemingly the Garlyle Forces have managed to get in here and everything, but, yeah, what is the deal with the giant monster, with the Gaia monster and everything? Seriously. I don't think that will work, Fina. Just because she's family. Yeah. I have no idea. I think it's something to do with Mullen, but apparently they're trying to get the Gaia seed out of here. Okay, she repeating her own words back to her? How come? Oh great, that guy is perhaps growing very quickly again, and Spirit Sword activates. Another Gaia battler. What, is she a Saiyan? Or something like that? Well, sort of. Maybe not a Saiyan, but an Ikarian. Yeah, I didn't think any of them existed. Seriously. Yeah, she's got wings. Leen is an Ikarian. Oh my god. Was she ever... Okay, that's a weird translation. Surely both of them are still sisters, right? Okay. And she literally uses chaos control here. And seemingly destroying the village and... Well, also the two soldiers that were turned to stone. Yeah, I didn't even notice that when I first played the game, but yeah, Gaia turned the two soldiers to stone. How many of the other villagers managed to survive because of that, I don't know. But the Elder is not pleased at all, even though it was the Garlyle Forces who followed them. Maybe it's because of our actions at the Tower of Doom, that's probably why. It's like revenge or something. Well, maybe not in the case of the Garlyle Forces, but well then I guess we went back to the inn. Don't know how any of the other villagers would say so. I suppose Nikki will still defend us anyway. Let's see what he says. Yeah, I don't think that's what really happened, but sure. Remember, Rap is just a kid there, Fina. Well, we'll keep having him believe that anyway. Looks like we're going to have a quiet night at the inn and everything. Well, at least the innkeeper is, quite grateful at least. Because the phenomenal cosmic towers, well, not itty-bitty living space, but, yeah, she didn't. That is very true. What about, Rap? You're talking about Fina's sister there, Rap! Seriously? What about... Let's see what Milder has to say. Yeah. But I guess we'll just have to go to sleep. Somehow I don't think we'll be allowed to go and explore Cafu village anytime soon. Given what's happened, but we'll see. I don't think we will, though. Actually, he probably does have some idea of what he's talking about. Who said anything about Rap staying in the village? Seriously. Well, very true, actually. Long-range attacks are awesome. When did he say that, Justin? Seriously. You're just assuming and making an ass of you and me there, man. Well, anyway, ouch! You just speak to your own granddad that way, man. Well then, let's see, yeah, well, maybe not in this game, but, he's definitely like Sue, isn't he? Yeah, probably was. Yeah, big change from anti-Milder, I'll say that. Yeah, I guess he is definitely like Rap's equivalent of Sue, I dare say, but that being said, we'll indeed leave Cafu village and go further on our adventure towards Zilpadan, probably. But before then, we'll have to go to well, we'll go to Zilpadan first, then Leen. Because Leen is quite a bit further. Oh yeah, Darlin knows about the Icarians, so that will be important, I guess. And trust me, we'll enjoy going to Zilpadan, I'll say that now. That's impossible if this place is next to a flipping desert, man. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!